Well, one of, if not the safest community in Hillsborough County is Heritage Isles in New Tampa. But a few months ago, the Homeowners Association decided it didn't want to take any chances and hired an armed security officer to patrol the streets.
Seems unusual for an area with almost no crime. Well, it could be the start of a growing trend. As 10 News reporter Preston Rudy shows you.
At first glance, Heritage Isles looks like a gated community open to only homeowners and guests. But the truth is the streets are public thoroughfares and open to anyone.
Hey, how y'all doing today?
And that's the main reason this community decided to hire an armed security guard despite its already low crime rate.
I think we were looking around at some of our sister communities and we have found that some of them have been having some problems, so we thought we want to be proactive here as opposed to reactive.
Heritage Isles is not the first public development in the Bay Area to complement its police protection with its own armed security officer. But it is one of the few, joining a number of other private communities that already do the same.
Absolutely. I mean, I see when they come by, and I think, it's nice that they keep a close eye on the neighborhood.
The company Heritage Isles hired was Critical Intervention Services of Clearwater, part of a $104 billion a year industry that is doubling in size every 10 years.
You say somebody can't do anything if he sees it happening. That translates into I'm not very safe.
The founder of CIS says the presence of armed security officers sends criminals a very clear message.
Ultimately, it says that the officer is able to use whatever force necessary up to his sidearm to prevent the victimization of someone else.
Private officers have limited arrest powers, and at Heritage Isles, they patrol only during evening and nighttime hours.
How y'all doing?
But even with those limitations, the officers are making residents feel safer, and they predict other communities will eventually want the same level of protection for their families.
Ever since 9/11, you're going to see more and more of that, and I don't think it alarms any of us.
In New Tampa, Preston Rudy, Tampa Bay's 10 News.
Heritage Isles spends about $160,000 a year for the added protection. By the way, to carry a gun, the security officers must complete 68 hours of training through a state-certified course.